familiar with is actually creating some splits so that you can create some new geometry, right? In the beginning it's a little scary because you don't really know if you're doing it right or wrong. Okay, the thing to keep in mind is that you can edit it. Okay, so you guys turn off your screens and let's face the projection. So you can edit it, which means that you can change it if you mess up. Okay, also you're gonna be working on tweaking this model for a long time. So you're going to keep tweaking and tweaking and tweaking until you get it right. So don't think that the cut you're creating is this permanent topology you're going to leave it with. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cut that goes through here onto the other side and ends up here. Okay, and the reason why I'm going to do that is because I want 4 fingers coming out of here, right? Right now I have four-sided faces here, okay? And if I pull these two, I get 1 finger. These two, I get another finger. Actually, if I pull each one of these separately, it's going to look like some squid legs, right? So that's not positioned properly. So I'm deciding in my mind, okay, I want 2 squares per finger. So if I want that, then I need to create an edge cut here and an edge cut here, right? And those edge cuts can't leave 5-sided faces, so I need to end it into a triangle with this face, right? So I'm going to grab that multi-cut tool and I'm going to go across and end at that corner. All right, so now I have 4 finger, or first finger, second finger, and then let's do the same thing on this side.
And that will cause problems for the final product.
What kind of problems?
Geometric problems, like like skin folding in each other, or like if you have like clothing over that area or something.
Okay, hold on one second. I'll answer that question in just a second. So this second cut was the same, right? I created that triangle, then this is a quad, and then this is another triangle. Dario, that's a good question, and creating splits like this, they don't actually cause problems. What causes problems are 5-sided faces or more. Like mathematically, they're not good for animation.
Yeah.
Also, if you have faces that are like intersecting,
Okay.
that can create problems. Or if you have extruded faces that you haven't used, and there's like faces sitting right on top of each other. When you smooth that, it'll look like a split body.
Okay. I see what
Okay.
you're saying.
But if you create valid geometric splits,
That'll be fun.
yeah, you're just creating more geometry and more divisions, and it's fine. All right, so the next thing you're gonna do is, I have soft select on, but anyway, I'm just spacing it out, okay, so that when I pull out the fingers, it minimizes my work for me for tweaking. Okay, so once I get that base shape to be pretty close to what I want, I'm just going to grab these verts and let's scale it down even more. Okay, that way. And I can scale it down flat like that, right? Widen it and then bring these verts in. There we go. Okay. Then I can start extruding these faces. And if I want to create a thumb, where will it come out of? This side right here, right? Just like we did. Yeah, because if you stand, your thumb is pointing forward. Okay. So one way I could create that is to add another edge loop here. We should always have the insert edge loop tool. Alright, so, Alright, so you just saw that when I tried to create an insert edge loop tool, it's not going to do it across this entire thing because you have triangles here and it's not reading this as a loop. Okay, I can add things here, and let's just like create like a wrist. Okay, but if you want to create extra edges in here, you can just use a multi-cut, or you can just extrude directly from existing faces. So that's what I would probably do. I would extrude.
Just extrude it down.
Yeah, just scale it down. Okay, and then position it. Once again, if you know, you hopefully are working with drawings, right? And then extrude again, and then your thumb starts here, right? And you guys remember how we did that with last week's exercise. Okay, and the hands will come out of these guys. The fingers. So in last week's exercise, we did the fingers as separate cubes and then we stitched them. Or I was going to show you guys how to stitch it. Okay, this is another way. So Nick, you did it this way, which is you extrude each finger. Okay, scale it, shape it, extrude again. Right? And something like this. Okay, and then you can have fingernails, or you can have claws coming out of your finger, whatever suits your character's needs. Okay. I have soft select on, which I talked about before, right? So you can change the sphere of influence of your modeling. Okay, and that's turned on by pressing B, the B key. Okay, so let's just grab these. And you can do something funky like, and it all is really just about extruding. Right? What if it just went like like maybe your nails are like going crazy. Like, yeah.
Like the person from James Bond Records. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I mean, maybe your character will have crazy nails, maybe not. Okay. Right, so it looks like this. Very straight finger with a crazy nail. Okay, so you can see kind of the foundation of the forefinger with the thumb. Okay, if that's what your character needs. So I want you guys to spend a little time and work out the beginnings of the hand and start extruding some fingers. Okay, you don't have to make this perfect. This is all preparation for your homework, which is you're going to be doing this to your character, right?